The second quarter begins. Here's Troy Aikman back to pass, and he's going deep to Harper again. This time they couldn't connect. The pass falls incomplete. In the Tecmo Super Bowl game, quarterbacks typically have a low completion percentage. Now, Vinny Testaverde is putting together an all-time lowest completion percentage, but Aikman just missed him there. Givens on a cross, incomplete, over the post to one of the best receivers all time, a first-team All-Pro and the best season too. 87 catches, 2,424 yards and 22 touchdowns. He was uncoverable. This time Aikman throws a short pass to Logan, and that was critical on a 3rd and long for Portland. They would have loved a little deeper of a route for the fullback of Portland. So with that, it brings up a decision here on 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. Aikman, deep drop, over the middle to Logan, and they convert the 4th down. Huge pickup for Portland. What a decision from the coaching staff to go for it on the 4th and 2 early in a 3-0 ball game, and it pays off for him. Buffalo was the best defense in the league this year, and they get to him. William Perry on the pressure, but Pepper Johnson got him for the sack. Now his regular season numbers are just insane. 23 quarterback sacks for the excellent middle linebacker Pepper Johnson out of Ohio State. A 9-yard loss that brings up, with the 3-0 lead, a 2nd and 19, and Logan figures out a way to pick up the first down. What running, 23 yards for Logan. That'll move the chains for the Snowhawks. We check out that run again, and you couldn't have asked for a better job up front by that Portland offensive line, a big reason why they were one of the best offenses in the whole league this season. Aikman sacked again. If Rod Woodson's pick wasn't enough in this first half, how about a quarterback sack for the all-time Hall of Fame defensive end? 2 sacks on the last 3 plays for the Buffalo defense. Deep ball to Harper, and he missed him. He was pretty well covered on that play as we check out the coverage again from Rod Woodson downfield. Great job over the middle by the ball-hawking safety. Buffalo's safety tandem, Rod Woodson and Joey Browner, joined Bubba McDowell and Brett Maxey in the secondary. Harper on a comeback route inside of the 10. The completion of 18 sets up 1st and goal for Portland. The Stampede had to settle for a field goal on their last red zone series. We'll see if Portland can punch it in for a touchdown. 1st down and goal from the 8. Aikman against the 5-man rush, throws to his favorite receiver for the touchdown, Ernest Givens for the Portland lead. We check out the play again, and Givens just is always open. And he figures out a way to sneak into the back line of the end zone. Nick Rice in hand from Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. A beautiful scene for this Best Bowl championship game between Portland and Buffalo. As mentioned, there were some incredible upsets throughout the course of the postseason. These two ran the table and meet for the ultimate crown. At the 21-yard line, Testaverde will air it out to begin this drive. Great protection initially. Deep ball to Altoon, and that is incomplete. He yet again just couldn't find anything open downfield. As we look again, it appeared the receivers recovered for most of it, but Jackson figured out a way to get open later. He's at that Tecmo logo at the 35-yard line, standing wide open. Testaverde didn't see him, and that has to hurt. Testaverde's going to throw it again with time. He fires over the middle for Garrison Hurst, who's got the first down and a whole lot more, wrapped up with a 49. Testaverde has had his struggles today for the Buffalo offense, but he does find an open receiver who does the work himself. 18 yards after the catch for the former 49er, Garrison Hurst. He was a much better receiver than a runner throughout the regular season by an almost 3-to-1 ratio in yardage, and he makes another big play in the receiving game. Altoon knocked away by the defense. Incomplete on that deep ball. The Snowhawks were all over it. If I'm not mistaken, that is Dave Waymer who got a hand on it for the defense. As we check out the replay yet again. Indeed, Dave Waymer very likely was on the coverage on that play. He was a Pro Bowl cornerback for the defense. Into coverage, that pass to Hurst didn't stand much of a chance. It is strange to see them elect to throw it as much as they do with such a strong running game of Garrison Hurst and Bo Jackson behind Vinny Testaverde. He's going to have to throw it now. Blitz is coming as he looks downfield. Hit as he throws to Hurst, who's open and makes a great catch. First down to the 31-yard line. A pickup of 18 from Testaverde. And while his first quarter was a nightmare, he has played a little bit better in the second quarter, but has been money in this period on third downs. He converts another one for Buffalo. Down by 4, they're going to pitch it to Bo Jackson. He sneaks downfield, tight ropes the sideline, and picks up 22. First and goal, Buffalo at the 9-yard line. As we check out the run again, Portland, I think, underestimated the sheer speed of one of the biggest running backs in the 1980s and 90s, Bo Jackson. Testaverde off the play fake. He's looking end zone, throws the Metzelars, but it's intercepted. Well, the tight end had no chance on that play. Portland was all over that throw from Testaverde and is there for the critical takeaway. 2 red zone drives and only 3 points to show for it. Waymer, who had a pass breakup earlier in the drive, the Pro Bowl cornerback, has a huge interception, 8 in the regular season, and his first of the Best Bowl. Alvin Harper on that deep shot, incomplete to the receiver. Troy Aikman on the throw that time. Troy Aikman, a all-pro quarterback for the Portland Snowhawks. Couldn't find Alvin Harper on that play. 55 seconds to go in the half. They'll run the ball. Logan gets out of the end zone to the 5, cuts it back to the 10, and is wrapped up a yard away from the first down. For those of you just joining us for the Best Bowl championship game, well, the red zone miscues from Buffalo have loomed large in a 4-point deficit for the Stampede. Portland's touchdown from Troy Aikman to Ernest Givens, the difference in this one. 7-3 lead for them. They're going to throw it. Givens yet again, that time a bit underthrown from Aikman. And the pass is incomplete. It should be a great second half to determine the best team's champion, as these teams have certainly played well during the playoffs. Defensively, that's been the name of the game through most of this half as we go near the break in a 7-3 ball game. Here comes the return from Verdon, and he brings it back to around the 26. Well-played game on both sides, with the exception of the struggling Testaverde. He shoots it deep to Blades, who gets right by the defense. Blades in a foot race, the 30, and is taken down to the 25. End of the first half, Testaverde's got to feel very discouraged. As we look at the first half numbers, 21% pass completions, and his big play didn't result in any points as the half came to a close. Let's check out our Best Bowl championship game halftime show from the mighty Bomb Jack show. This is pretty cool from the Tecmo Super Bowl game. Just an incredible show here at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And as they give you a show, the player of the first half has to be Ernest Givens, the receiver for the Portland Snowhawks. He was brilliant from really the first snap, and the favorite target of Troy Aikman. He has the touchdown grab of 8 yards that gave Portland the lead that they would keep at the half, 7-3. Second half coverage from the Best Bowls coming up next.